Action just doesn't disappoint here at the Oman D10 powered by Fancode. What an incredible match we have witnessed, and now we have the Renaissance Challengers taking on IAS Invincibles in match number 38. What a game is this also going to be? Two arch rivals taking on one another. Without wasting any more time, let's straight head to Amin Wagle for the toss.
Right, it's toss time here at the Oman Cricket Academy. You're watching the Oman D10 powered by Fancode. Match number 38 coming your way, and we are here for the all-important toss. Men who matter the most is going to be Sufyan Mahmud leading the Renaissance Challengers. Along with him, to his left, is the IAS Invincibles led by Captain Haitham Bahar. To his left is the all-important match official, Mr. Barani, who will hand over the coin to the home team captain, Renaissance Challengers. Number is the call. Number it is. Haitham, congratulations. So the toss going your way. What would you like to do?
We will bat first.
Okay, any particular reasons why would you like to bat first?
Well, because we have played with them before and we had batted first, and I think I believe that we have a strong bowling side, so we can depend that.
A lot of talk about the bowling side now that you mention it. What are you looking at, some kind of scores or something to do in this first innings that you're going to bat?
We will try to score like 90. That will be a good target, so that we can depend that.
All right, team news.
Yeah, two players are coming in, Asif Al and I forgot the second name, so you can.
That's all right, Matt. That's all right. All the best for the game. Right, Sufyan, toss not going your way. Would you have done something similar?
Yeah, we would have liked to bowl first also, because today has been a low-scoring day. I think if we can restrict them under around 90 runs or less than 100 runs, it could be a good score to chase.
All right. What's the team morale looking like at the moment? Because now this is the end stage of the tournament. You've been doing well in certain stages. Some of your players clicking, some of your players not clicking. How do you manage such things?
I think it's all part of T10. T10 is a format where not every day all the players will click. But overall, we have been playing good cricket. The matches we've lost have been close matches. So the morale is positive, team is positive, and we look forward to finish the tournament well, at least at the third position.
All right, team news.
We have two changes. We have Pradeep and Shubho coming in for the player from Afghanistan, our keeper, and Shehbaz.
All right, all the best.
Thank you so much.
Right then, news from the center is that the IAS Invincibles have won the toss and they'll have a go with the bat first.
Invincibles have won the toss and they want to bat first. Why not? That has been the trend in the tournament. Looking at the sides, IAS Invincibles, Akmal Shahzad, Asif Al-Balushi, the sponsor, the owner, Haitham Bahar Ali, the captain, Ibn Amin, Imran Mohammad, Mansoor Mazhar, Nadisha, Savindu Pereira, Shahzad Rahim, Wasim Akhtar, Yasir Dur. That's a very balanced side. And to compete with that, it's going to be Renaissance Challengers, Asif Khan, the man in form, Fawad Ali, the man in form with the ball in hand, Hamad Ifraq, yet to prove himself, Imran Ali, Muzahir Raza, Nadeem Khan, Pradeep Airy, Shubhobal, Sufyan Mahmud, the captain, Usman Ali, and the all-rounder Wasim Ali. What an incredible balanced side both these sides are. And alongside me, it's going to be Muzahir Ali. What do you make of this match?
Good evening, Pranav, and good evening to all our viewers. Been an interesting game of cricket between these two sides who had their highs and lows in this tournament. And winning the toss and opting to bat first, the man in red, it will be Nadisha. Alongside him is Akmal. Renaissance Challengers making one change, no Shehbaz, in comes Shubho Paul. They started off brilliantly in this tournament, but all of a sudden they have lost the track. And after the previous game, we all know the top two teams. It will be Royal Oman Stallions and Yalla Shabab Giants, because it was a must-win game for Muscat Thunderers. A close encounter won by Yalla Shabab Giants. Now the focus is on this game. No pressure, they can express themselves, nothing to lose. And I expect these players to play fearless cricket tonight.
Absolutely nothing to lose. qualification is out of equation for both these sides. And that's where they would just like to be in the center, have a lot of fun and set the season on fire. Not just the tournament, it's just the start of the season for all these sides. And it's going to be a long one. They just want to have their right foot forward. Average of 22, 156 runs. He started with a bang of 48. But ever since, he's not just been in the mix of things. And that's why the strike rate, which was in excess of 200, has come down to 200.
And he has been a man in form with the ball for Renaissance challenges. 14 wickets to his name in 12 games. Though sometimes he was expensive, but we all know what he can do with the new ball. He can get you those quick wickets. Express yourself. Play some attacking cricket. Once you go back to your home, you will get a sound sleep. It's long on and deep mid wicket. Two fielders stationed outside the 30-yard circle.
Batsman good to go. Let's play.
This is going to be interesting. Left arm over for Wasim Ali. Looks to swing away from the left-hander. And he's just going to be doing that. Watchful is Nadisha at the moment.
A good start sticking to that middle and off stump line. It's a longer boundary towards that leg side for the left-hander. Good action, good release. A fumble by the wicketkeeper Pradeep Iyer. He's one more player who has an average tournament so far with the bat as well as behind the stumps, Pranav.
Average or below par. Two different words. Sliding down the leg side, falling on his knees, Pradeep Iyer. I really feel that Pradeep Iyer has been disappointing in this tournament. Not looking to be any diplomatic whatsoever. In a tournament like this where you have almost 15 games that a side is going to be playing, I agree that you're not going to be performing in all the 15 games, but as a recruit and as an international recruit especially, you need to have those 4 or 5 games in which you are a standout performer. Flicked on the leg side. There is a fielder there. Muzahir Raza. He doesn't drop many. Big hands of Muzahir Raza. And Wasim Ali is going to applaud that effort from Muzahir Raza.
When you know it's a longer boundary, you need to go with your shot. Just depending on the timing. Though there was a fielder station, he has committed to play that shot towards the mid-wicket region. No mistake from Muzahir. And look at that calm celebration coming in from the bowler. Nadisha, another duck to his name in this tournament. So one on board, they have lost their first wicket.
The captain walks to the middle. Haytham Bahar wouldn't have expected to be walking in so early. Really early wicket for IAS Invincibles.
Around 4 more to go.
He made this habit to get a wicket in his very first over for Wasim Ali and bowling as per the field. Getting rid of Nadisha and in comes Haytham Bahar. The field remains the same for the right hand. It's deep mid wicket and long gone. Loud appeal, but with that angle, it's clearly going down the leg. Good decision by umpire Bharani.
Never even a consideration. Look at from the place from where he releases. The ball is always going to be sliding down the leg side. Too much of movement on offer. Coming back to our point about the wicket keeper, Pradeep Perry hasn't been in the mix of forms. All said and done, Nadisha, a player who started with a bang, departed unnecessary, absolutely unnecessary.
That too, when you know there's a fielder station. Wild swing, ball just keeping a bit low. What a start by Fawad Ali. Winning the toss and opting to bat first, and plenty of cricket happening around the world. And Oman is up against Nepal in Canada for the ICC Men's Cricket World League 2, and as of now winning the toss, and Oman inviting Nepal to bat first. Nepal have lost 3 quick wickets, 55 on board. Some good bowling by Kalimullah, Shoaib and Fayyaz Butt, and Shakil Ahmed, who has been included in the side because Bilal Khan got injured and is back in Oman. So some good news for Oman cricket fans. They are in control as of now. Pranav, your thoughts on Bilal coming back due to an injury? Somewhere they will feel that pressure of not having that experienced left-arm fast bowler in your side.
Someone's loss is another man's profit. Such is the game of cricket. Yes, an experienced Bilal Khan. Sliding down the leg side once again. That big in-swinging angle is not going to be working in favour of Fawad Ali. Yet a silent over. Just 2 runs of it from the bowling of Fawad. And that big sliding delivery will allow them to scamper for a single, for a leg bye. 4 runs for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of first.
Coming right arm over.
Muzahir Raza. He's been impressive, the young lad. Once again, sticking to the good length area. This is where he has been so impressive. Giving a silent applaud to himself at the moment, Muzahir Raza.
This is what does to your partner. You bowled a brilliant first over. Now Muzahir looking good, pitching it in the right area. Wild swing nowhere near the ball. Haitham Bahar opting to bat first. They have lost Nadisha. This has been the problem for IAS Invincibles. You need to target and take those singles as well if your boundaries are hard to come. A no-look shot and goes beyond the reach of fine leg fielder. So the first runs for Haitham Bahar and the first boundary for IAS Invincibles.
If you're a 90s kid, you would understand the reference. Get out of jail free. That's the kind of shot that is for Haitham Bahar. Every time he's in trouble, he's looked to get out of jail free with that shot. And that's exactly what he's done once again. Getting an easy boundary, Haitham Bahar, early in the innings. And he will take a lot of confidence with that.
Especially against someone like Muzahir Raza. And he anticipated that ball quite well coming into Haitham. Connects but finds the fielder in the deep. A late addition to the side, Muzahir Raza was expecting a call for the national duty. But early in his career, a long way to go for young Muzahir Raza. And he needs to keep on working hard on his fitness, also on his game. He needs to take this in a positive way, Pranav. It's not easy for a youngster, but we all can understand.
What about the hairstyle of Muzahir Raza? Tell me something about the hairstyle.
I'm worried about his career, and you're talking about his hairstyle, Pranav. Youngster looking sharp, smart, and well maintained. A good comeback for Muzahir Raza after going for the boundary.
The modern sports enthusiasts suggest that if you have a good hairstyle, it's a sign of confidence that is oozing in you. Looking to hit through the line. This is good from Akmal. He's one of those premium batters for IAS Invincibles. Not amongst the runs, but today is a different day. That's a very good shot on the rise.
Absolutely, a very good shot. Stand and deliver, going past that fast bowler. No chance for Wasim Ali at mid-off. So some runs coming in this over. A couple of boundaries have been leaked by Muzahir Raza.
Once again, looking to hit through the line. Wasim Ali would not be able to hold that in the first attempt, or it could have been interesting. 14 for the loss of 1. IAS Invincibles in the hunt. Akmal, 6 of 5. Sufyan comes into the attack. One of those premium players for Renaissance Challengers. Didn't bowl in the previous match, but 6 wickets to his name. Economy a little worrisome. Average is not great as well, but most importantly, he has the ball in hand. Will get a single off a leg by.
If you're bowling around the wicket, it's always difficult for you to get the umpire decision in your favor. And pitching outside the leg, an animated Sufyan Mahmud. Some good runs in the previous over. Now they're trying to build up a partnership. And as said during the toss, Haitham wants to score somewhere around 90, 100 on this track. Do you think, Pranav, is it a good total to defend under the lights, 90, 95?
I think if he gets to 90 or 95, it's an above par score. I feel on a wicket like this, maybe 80 would be a good score. What I've felt about Sufyan Mahmud is that the right arm around equation has not worked for him, and need somebody from the camp of Renaissance Challengers to put that word in his ear and express it to him that he needs to come right arm over, be more attacking, because his change of pace will be very useful.
Well, absolutely. A good point raised by you. If you can come over the wicket and come into the right hander, then he might create a trouble, but the key will be the length for Sufyan Mahmud. Change of pace. And just going past the wicket keeper and Shubha Fox the batter with the change of pace. Sufyan Mahmud.
Need to get somebody from the think tank of Renaissance Challengers to communicate, because once you see those stats, they're very revealing. He's not got wickets to his name. He's conceded runs very heavily, an economy of 11. And that's where it has to be a worrisome sign.
Especially those two games. In one of the games, he went for 38 runs in a couple of overs. The very next day, in his first over, he went for 26. After that, he was pushed on the back foot by the batters. It's a no ball. So advantage, IAS Invincibles. Overstepping has been the problem in this tournament for the bowlers, and Sufyan Mahmud is on the back foot.
It's a free hit. And stepping no ball from Sufyan Mahmud. There are two things that come into equation when you're bowling around the wicket. The sideline can also be a reason for no ball, and so can be the front foot. A big heave, not going anywhere. It's just going to be falling short of the circle. They're going to be pushing for the second, and they'll get there easily. Two very quick runners between the wicket.
Just a couple of runs on the free hit delivery. Just a couple of boundaries, and now some runs in this over, the shape of wide and no ball, and couple of runs by the batsmen. They need one big over. Still 3 more deliveries left in this over. They need to capitalize the next 3 deliveries coming in from Sufyan.
Once again, expensive is Sufyan Mahmud. Dancing down the wicket. And that's going to be a body blow to Sufyan Mahmud. He's a strong lad.
Struck hard straight towards the bowler. Straight away in some pain, but as said, he's a strong lad. But he needs some time to recover here. Stoppage of play coming around the wicket. It's not easy as a fast bowler and you follow through. Slow reflexes from Sufyan Mahmud. And 21 for the loss of one. Haitham and Akmal, they are trying to stitch a partnership. Good start has been provided by Fawad Ali. In the very first over, he got better off Nadisha.
It's been troubled times for Renaissance challengers. They haven't got their act right, and now just trying to get things right. That was a big body blow. But what has worked in favor of Renaissance challengers is this wicket from Fawad Ali. Muzahir Raza getting in the act of things at deep square leg, holding on to a good catch. How important it is to pick up wickets at regular intervals. Sufyan Mahmud needs to be getting things right.
Getting that early wicket. Now they're struggling to break this partnership. The likes of Nadeem Khan and Wasim Ali yet to get introduced in the bowling attack. 7.8 is the run rate, current run rate for IAS Invincibles. So intentions are very clear from Haitham Bahar. He wants to take on Sufyan Mahmud. This is a very big opportunity for Haitham to get some runs against Sufyan. Poor stuff, and excellent piece of bowling following the batter. Change of pace. No way near the ball was Haitham Bahar.
You might have heard of around the world in 60 days. This is around the world in 6 seconds. Haitham Bahar enjoying his time here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Trying to make angles, trying to create angles. But the pace of Sufyan Mahmud never enough to play those shots.
Yes and no, and rightly sent back by Akmal. What a comeback. After wide and no ball, keeping things tight is Sufyan Mahmud. 3 overs done and dusted here. IAS Invincibles 21 for the loss of 1. So 21 for the loss of 1, and for the first time the spinner has been introduced by Sufyan Mahmud. And straight away he strikes with that angle sharply coming into Haitham Bahar. In fact, it was Akmal who was trying to break that shackle, nowhere near the ball. And excellent start for Wasim.
Playing across the line. And that was the reason for the falter. Akmal, very experienced player, looking to get the mid-wicket into the equation. And in the process, the middle stump being castled. Or was it the leg stump? Doesn't matter. Because Akmal Shahzad is going to be walking back. Courtesy of a very, very good ball from Wasim Ali. And he's continuing to impress in this Oman D10 powered by Fan Code. Akmal Shahzad 7 of 8. 2 down. IAS at 21.
What a start to the spell for Wasim Ali. An arm delivery and coming into the right-hander. In comes Wasim Akhtar. Another experienced batsman in this lineup of IAS Invincibles.
Come on, boy.
Angled into the right-hander. It's the genuine in-swinger. Not an arm ball. This is with the seam. A delivery which has been introduced by Akil Khan, who used to earlier play for Renaissance Challengers. And putting it to good use. Run out an option. Run out an option. Directed was required. Just missing the stumps by a margin.
Yes and no, and there was never a single, but lucky enough for Haitham Bahar. Sufyan missing, in fact, Wasim Ali missing those stumps. Nicely managed on the back foot. One bounce towards the deep mid wicket. They're unable to break the shackles here. They are unable to find those boundaries. No Savindu Pereira. The top order. Change of plans not going in favor of Haitham Bahar's IAS Invincibles.
Sometimes really feel that youngsters need to be playing 7 stones. Take them back in the net. Dancing down the wicket. Pradeep cannot be missing this one. This is the exact reason why we said he's been ordinary here at the Oman D10 powered by Fan Code. Regulation stumping. Just not able to hold on. Look how late his reaction is. He had all the time in the world, but just not able to hold on. Another swing across the line. And in the process, they'll get a single. With that mid-stumping, Wasim still getting a wicket to his name and 4 runs in the process. 25 for 2 at the end of 4. IAS.
Batsman bowler coming left arm around.
One wicket brings 2. One left-arm spinner brings another. Nadeem Khan in the action. And he comes in from the Oman tail end. Fired it in. This has gone up a mile. Pradeep Ahri is going to take a sitter. Believe it or not, what have you done here, Pradeep Ahri? This is one of the easiest catches for a wicketkeeper. What an evening he's having here. Has to be forgetting this one.
In fact, what a tournament for Pradeep Ahri. Plenty of chances were put down by Pradeep Ahri in this tournament. He's under tremendous pressure. Short of runs. The bat now behind the stumps, already dropped a couple of chances. As a bowler, couple of runs on offer. And as a bowler, you always pray that the ball doesn't go towards the keeper's side because it's Pradeep Ahri behind the stumps.
Oh my God. Immediately showing Wasim Ali in the screens. Pradeep Ahri missed a stumping. One of the regulation stumpings of Wasim Ali in the previous over. And now what he has done. An even easier catch. Straight up his head. He's having one of those tournaments that he would like to really forget. And how unforgiving is it? It's absolutely average performance from Pradeep Ahri, and it's very unprofessional because he's an international recruit. All at least he needs to do is do his basics right.
Another single, rightly said. Not able to adapt to these conditions. As a wicketkeeper, we expect you to take those catches. Another single, it won't hurt Renaissance challengers. So 2 spinners are doing a pretty good job. Unlucky, I would say, Nadeem Khan. He created that opportunity in the very second ball of the spell, but not getting that support from Pradeep Ahri behind the stumps.
An inside edge. And will not do any damage to the batting side or the bowling side. 6 runs from the over of Nadeem Khan. 31 for the loss of 2 at the halfway mark. IAS Invincibles.
Batsman bowler ready. Hey, Shubho. Come on, boys. थोड़ा इधर आ जाओ.
Wasim Ali continues from the Oman LNG end. Another falter from the gloves of Pradeep Ahri. There has come a time where this would disappoint Pradeep Ahri himself because it's very mediocre. Alongside me, it's going to be Amin Wagle. Welcome, Amin. An evening of mishaps from the wicketkeeper of Renaissance Challenger.
Yes, absolutely. Now, just one of those days when some things don't go your way and keeps haunting you again and again. Towards the leg side once again. The keeper fails to stop it. Now these are free runs here, and Wasim Ali will leak as many as 5 on this occasion. Otherwise, he's been absolutely on point.
A wicketkeeper is the backbone, and that's exactly what he's not being here. These are regulation collections for a wicketkeeper. Just not standing, or rather rising to the occasion, Pradeep Airy. He's very talented, but probably things not working for him at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I was just mentioning earlier, it's just one of those days when things are not going your way. Maybe got up on the wrong side of the bed. Big shot down the ground, was in the arc, helped himself to a boundary. Few mishaps by this Renaissance Challengers team, and all of a sudden you see the body language just dropping a couple of notches. This was a good shot, picked up the length quickly, and hit the ball very hard, very straight. That's a good job here for Wasim Akhtar. Once again targeting that similar area, however this will be cut off by Nadeem. Also a good time to introduce my fellow commentator, Numan Chaudhary. Welcome.
Absolutely, the recovery phase on the move here by the IAS Invincibles. Haytham Bahar and Wasim Akhtar trying to get something back for the IAS Invincibles. And I mean, I believe it has been this sort of a wicket. At least 85 to 90 runs can just make the game very interesting. Shuffles across, trying to be cheeky at the moment. Will find the fielder at short third. Leg by will conclude the over. 42 at the end of 6.
IAS Invincibles, so far so good. Nadisha couldn't contribute much, went for a knot, and then Akmal also went early. However, there's been some sort of a resurrection by Haytham Bahar and Wasim Akhtar. Apart from that, it's those 12 extras that's contributed to a very, very decent score at this stage. 42 for 2 at the start of the 7th over. Once again, just tries to throw in the kitchen sink. Haytham Bahar has some decent experience to open the innings. But in this D10 contest, you would see him feature in that middle order and the lower middle order. Some questionable tactics here by the IAS Invincibles.
Full toss, drilled straight down the ground. Wasim Akhtar in the act. Gets a 6, belted straight down the ground. Welcome runs these for the IAS Invincibles.
As many as 340 Dafa News Tournament sixes. And what a strike this one is by Wasim Akhtar. Full toss and make sure that he makes full use of it. Full use of the opportunity. And every now and then, there's going to be a few boundaries to his name, and IAS Invincibles will coast comfortably.
You rightly mentioned about Haytham Bahar, that he bats up the order. And look at the number of balls he's eaten up. 19 balls for his 13 runs. Not an ideal side, but this is surely an ideal side. That's a big hit straight down the ground. Wasim Akhtar on the at, second 6 of the over.
Geez, those are expensive screens there, because Wasim Akhtar is certainly targeting them. Have a look at that in the slot. Frees his arm, clears the front leg, and bang! 6 the moment it left the bat. This is turning out to be really expensive now. 12 runs plus that one single. That means 13 runs. That very, very good first over by Nadeem is now just taken apart. 55 for 2 at the stroke of the 7th over. Once more in the air. Can it reach it? Yes, of course he does. This is massive striking here from Wasim Akhtar on the very last ball of the over.
Well, he's taken Nadeem Khan apart here. 19 runs of the over. What a comeback it has been. Shorter in length, pelted straight down the ground. That's a huge hit. Easy pickings, and why do you bowl a half tracker to the man of Wasim Akhtar's caliber? 61 for 2 at the end of 7.
Captain Sufyan Mahmud will utilize that slowness in the surface. Edged. And a couple of fielders vying for that catch. None of them are going to get it. What's going to happen is that Haitham Bahar will continue scoring freely, and courtesy some luck on his side as well.
Trying to hit too hard. Got the outer part of the blade. Runs towards the third fence for a boundary. Slowly but surely, they are making a comeback in this game, IAS Invincibles. And that's what we were talking about. Somewhere around 90 to 95, 97 is a decent total on this surface, because it's a used wicket. It's a slow wicket. Not easy to bat, not easy to hit through the line on this surface. And IAS Invincibles, last 17 balls to go in the innings. They can manage at least 30, at least 35 runs if these two batters stick out there in the middle.
First ball goes for a boundary. Very difficult for a bowler to make a comeback. This time, once again, he's just skied that one. However, it's found one of the safest fielders out there at long on. Haitham Bahar decides that the only way forward is to play some aggressive cricket. They've got wickets in their hands. In the process, has to perish.
Yeah, timely wicket this for the Renaissance challengers. This partnership was looking threatening. Wasim Ali, safest pair of hands. Out goes Haitham Bahar, 17 of 21. It's 65 for 3.
New man in, and it's one hard hitter after the another for the IAS Invincibles. Mansoor Mazhar makes his way out to the centre, and he certainly knows how to play in just one fashion, and that's go bang bang right from ball number 1. He'll need that confidence at this point in time. Loud shout, but no, never easy. Bowling to a right-hander from around the wicket. Leg by signalled.
If you're an IAS Invincible fan, you would surely want Wasim Akhtar to stay out there. Surely pitching outside leg or probably darting down the leg. But nevertheless, not out given by umpire Bala Subramaniam. Wasim Akhtar, he is a crucial player out there in the middle for IAS Invincibles. Has already got 3 sixes of the last over. And it's just been probably 2 years I've been seeing him, and he's that kind of a player. If he gets a start, he always tries to maximize that start. And now Sufyan Mahmud is bowling around the wicket, so he has that slightly open stance, making it slightly easier for him to hit on the onside. That's gone up in the air. That's a big hit. That's a monstrous hit. Wasim Akhtar is continuing the onslaught.
Yeah, well, absolutely smashed that out of the park. He didn't need to do it so hard as well, but look at that. Excellent timing, and timing alone would have sufficed, but Wasim Akhtar packs in a punch. And boy, oh boy, what a strike this one. Read the length perfectly. Look at that high back lift. And he was ready to smack it to any part of the ground. A small crowd behind, relaxing and enjoying some high quality striking all over. Yes, boy, I hope you've taken a snap of that monstrous hit. This time towards the onside. Fawad Ali will not be able to reach it, but the idea was correct of dropping that fielder on square leg deep at the boundary ropes.
Last delivery of the over. Despite of losing a wicket, they've managed to get 12 of this over. And as you usually say, I mean that if you manage to get something out of the over, and if it's the death overs, it is going to be a free hit for Mansoor Maza. He can try to deposit this anywhere outside the fence. Can he do that? Slow delivery. This is good bowling. This is brilliant deception by Sufyan. They will run hard for the second run. Good bowling followed by good running. Proper all-round cricket here at the Oman Cricket Academy. 8 done at 75 for 3.
So 8 overs done, 75 for the loss of 3 wickets, and all eyes on Mr. Barani, because it's going to be that time of the innings where they'll opt for the floating power play. Muzahir Raza, with the ball in hand, will negotiate this. That open stance of Wasim Akhtar still open. And straight away, Muzahir Raza adapts. Now, Muzahir Raza is an exciting young player, and he's knocking on the doors of the national team. Now, what happens is, tournaments like these, the Oman D10, the D20s, you need to see how a bowler matures. You know that the wicket is slow in pace, and probably those change-ups come into action. Can Muzahir Raza deliver the goods and bowl according to the situation of the game? Any more runs here and the IAS Invincibles will think that they are doing really well.
And that's what you expect from a player of Muzahir Raza's caliber. Not the first time. Last time around, the last couple of games he's played, especially the last game where he bowled in the floating power play, bowled an over without conceding a boundary. So you're absolutely right. These types of game, apart from the fact that yes, you are playing for winning, it is again a learning curve for you. Again, something that you can experiment, because in international cricket, obviously there's no room for error. There's no margin of error. So these games are kind of sort of practice for you, where you can experiment a short of a length delivery, a good slow ball, a slow bounce, a slow bumper. So it's going to be a very interesting contest on how is he going to cop up.
Yeah, still trying those change-up deliveries. Wayward on this occasion is going to be a wide. Yeah, certainly tried that off cutter.
Muzahir Raza continuing. Oh, this time right in the block hole. Well negotiated as well, but what happened was it just ricocheted off Wasim Akhtar's pads, so it's only going to be a single.
Once again, a decent over in the context of the game where Wasim Akhtar was going absolutely berserk. Muzahir Raza has bowled 3 deliveries without conceding a boundary, and that too in the floating power play. 2 fielders are allowed outside the circle. Where is Wasim Akhtar going to deposit this one? That's gone up in the air. He hasn't middled that. Mid-on settles underneath that one. Muzahir Raza strikes in the floating power play.
Yes, and certainly what should have been a batter's over suddenly turns out to be Muzahir Raza's over, because he's certainly held his composure, banging it in short and not giving Wasim Akhtar the chance to just free his arms with that extra bit of pace and purchase from the deck. Wasim Akhtar will depart. 37 of 19 deliveries, as many as 4 sixes and just that one boundary, striking at nearly 200. Wasim Akhtar will head back to the pavilion. 78 for 4, IAS Invincibles. New man in, Savindu Pereira, and he can strike the ball a fair distance as well. He's had an on and off tournament so far, contributing in some games, not so much in the others. Swing and a miss, he'll have to get used to it. Yeah, just a word about Pradeep Irie. I think he's leaking too many runs, and that's going to be some cause of concern. It was a simple stop, but in the process, he's allowed the strike to be rotated to a batter who's in there for quite some time. Have a look at that, not collecting it cleanly. Last ball of this batting power play. It's been absolutely in favor of Muzahir Raza. Swing and a miss. Bangs it in short. Some smiles and glances exchanged. End of the penultimate over. 79 for 4. IAS Invincibles. Right then, final over of the innings, 79 for 4 is where the IAS Invincibles find themselves. Can they add at least 20 more runs to this? If they do, they would be heading back into that dugout very happy after this innings. Fawad has conceded only 2 runs in his first over. Swing and a miss. Ooh, and finally, Pradeep Irie just breaks the shackles because he ends up breaking the stumps. A run-out attempt, and Mansoor Mazhar will walk back.
Just losing the plot at the last instance, the last moments of the first innings. But not losing the plot. Pradeep Irie. Out goes Mansoor Mazhar. 3 of 4. IAS Invincible. 79 for 5.
New man in. And with some swag, it's Imran Mohammed. He can certainly strike the ball a long way. However, not one of those recognized middle order batters. So you could safely put him in those bunch of tail-enders who can bat really well. Swing and a miss. Looks to take that. And Pradeep Airi misses this time around.
Not just one, but they will take 2 runs. Oh, that's sloppy cricket. That's sloppy cricket by Renaissance Challengers. Now, that's not the first time. Yesterday, we have seen them giving 5 extra runs, 5 runs on overthrows. Wow, what's going on? They've got the 2nd run as well. Imran wanted the 3rd one, I believe.
Well, he backs himself to get a maximum. And why not? You're in the fag end of the innings. You would always want to be part of that highlights reel. It was Abdul Rauf, I believe, in yesterday's game from Majis Titans.
81 for 5. We're in the last over. Somewhere around 10-12 runs. They should be getting that if they are to make a match out of it. Good delivery right up in the block call. Mohammad Imran has been all over social media for the last, 1 week or so. His ideal, even Shoaib Akhtar shared his video on his Instagram handle. Shoaib Akhtar posted the story of Mohammad Imran's bowling. So that should well be one of the achievements of Mohammad Imran. Getting millions and millions of views on Instagram.
Absolutely, and why not? Some decent crowd here. Supporters of IAS Invincibles. Ooh, what a strike here. Cleared his front leg and he's coming back for the 2nd. Will get, so can it be the 3rd? No, he cannot. But what a story here. Imran Mohammed. And boy oh boy, has he turned this Oman D10 powered by fan code and turned up how. Plenty of wickets, as many as 20 if I'm not mistaken, and more to be added. Because right after this innings, Imran Mohammed will be coming into bowl. Watch out, wickets.
I'm sure he'll be pumped up today. He will definitely be pumped up today. Among the leading wicket takers of this Oman D10 powered by fan code.
Edged and taken. Fawad Ali gets a wicket to his name. Exchange of pleasantries in the middle between Imran Mohammed and Fawad Ali, because they're quite friendly with each other. And he's given Fawad Ali a wicket to his name.
Trying to hit too hard. Finding the outside edge. And that's such a send-off. That's definitely such a send-off. The hug. The big hug from the big Fawad Ali. Mohammad Imran managed 2. It's 83 for 6.
Final ball of the innings. Fawad Ali has some duties to keep it tight. Oh, but he doesn't, because this is a mighty strike. Oh my word, this is humongous. Nearly on top of the Oman Cricket Academy, taking on the longer side of the ground. Yasir Dur has hit a monstrous hit.
Wow, this came out of nowhere. Definitely out of syllabus. Where have you been, Yasir Dur? Picked up the delivery. Down on one knee. Big swing of the blade. Went many a miles in the air and over the mid-wicket stands. Brilliant weight transfer. What a way to end the inning. In the last game, they conceded 5 of last ball. The match ended in a tie. This time around, they conceded 6 of the last ball. Let's see where this game would head to as we come to the end of the first innings.
Absolutely thrilling stuff here by the IAS Invincibles. Were rocked early on in that innings, asking to be batting first, making first use of the wickets. Nadisha goes for naught, Akmal for 7. Haitham Bahar and Wasim Akhtar, they certainly turned the heat on the bowlers, especially Wasim, 37 of 19 deliveries. The rest of the batters just made miserly contributions. However, one might not forget that massive 6 of the very last delivery of the innings by Yasir Dur, whether it's going to be an important one or a defining factor in the context of the game, only time will tell. What's very important here is to point out those extras. The bowling, yeah, Fawad Ali, 2 wickets for 10, and he was the pick of the bowlers along with Muzahir Raza as well. He bowled his 2 overs, 1 for 13. Sufyan Mahmud picked up a wicket, and then of course Wasim Ali picked up 1 wicket to his name. A decent effort by most of the bowlers except Nadeem Khan. What really worries me is those number of extras. 17 extras would have meant that if they were not given, the Renaissance challengers would have restricted them much below.
Right then, above the highlights, they lost a wicket 1 for 1, and then it was 20-run partnership. Haitham Bahar tried to score some runs, upping the ante, drilling straight down the ground. And knocking the stumps over was Wasim Ali. Big heave across the line. Then came in Wasim Akhtar. The night surely belonged to him, striking 3 sixes of Nadeem's over. This was the best of a lot, belting straight down the ground. The best part about Wasim's batting was the way he tried to maximize straight down the ground. Haitham Bahar tried to get some runs, but it was Sufyan Mahmud who got the better of Haitham Bahar. Wasim Akhtar trying to up the ante. It was taken out of the equation by Muzahir Raza.
Yeah, absolutely. He was looking dangerous at one point in time. And then finally Pradeep Airi getting a run out, getting some respect for his work behind the stumps, takes a good catch of Fawad Ali as well. And then that very last delivery where Yasir Dur just bludgeoned one out of the playing arena. Eventually, here's what we have. And the information is that the Renaissance challengers require 90 runs to win off 10 overs at nearly 9 runs per over. The run chase will be after a short break. Do stay tuned.
Welcome back from the Oman Cricket Academy. This is the day number 9 of Oman D10 powered by Fan Code, and it's coming up between the IAS Invincibles and Renaissance Challengers. Batting first, IAS Invincibles have managed to reach the total of 89 for 6, where Wasim Akhtar scored 37 of 19 balls. No other batter really provided him the support. On the other hand, for Renaissance Challengers, the bowling looked decent up till the halfway mark. The way bowlers have kept the batters for not scoring the runs. 2 wickets for Fawad Ali, giving away 10 runs. Wicket apiece for Muzahir Raza, Sufyan Mahmud and Wasim Ali. All right, it is the target of 90 in 10 overs for the batters of Renaissance Challengers. They had a decent start to the tournament, but they struggled in between. The team and the players could not capitalize on the start and the way they got to a very decent start in the tournament. But now we are at the fag end of the tournament. Renaissance Challengers requiring 90 in 10 overs. They have a point to prove. They have to make sure that they are good enough to chase down the target. Mr. Bernie and Mr. Bala Subramaniam, the 2 umpires, out there in the middle. And out there in the middle, in the commentary box with me, is my dear friend Muzahir Ali. 90 is the target, Muzahir. These 2 opening batters have a job on their hand.
Good evening, Naman, and good evening to all our viewers. Yes, 90 is what they are looking tonight. Renaissance Challengers, the bowlers are doing a pretty good job, but it was Wasim Akhtar's brilliant knock helping IAS Invincibles to post 89, and Asif Khan and Usman Ali, 2 batters walking in the middle for Renaissance Challengers. Nothing to lose for these 2 sides. But what matters is the win. They are out there to win this match, and it won't be easy for Renaissance Challengers, as IAS Invincibles has a very good bowling unit. The likes of Amin, Yasir Dur has been in tremendous form. How can we forget Mohammad Imran, one of the top bowlers if it comes to the wicket taking.
Two opening batters in the middle. Osman will be taking the strike. With him would be the man in form, Asif Khan. Had a comical run out yesterday night, where he was literally pleading his partner to leave his ground. Usman Ali 159 in 10 innings. With him is Asif Khan, the opening batter. Shahzad is the opening bowler. Shehzad Rahim, 8.33 is the economy. Operates with the new ball. Always tries to keep it miserly. And he is up against the two batters who would like to provide a decent start to the team. We are all set to go for the run chase.
Starting with the spinner is the IAS Invincibles. Shahzad Rahim, wicket column shows 6, but it could have been easily 12 to 14 because plenty of catches were put on in his bowling. Bala Subramaniam says play on. It's Usman on strike. Ball just stopping and coming on the blade. It will be an interesting run chase for Renaissance Challengers. Under the lights. And due factor will come into play, but as of now, start off with the pinpoint accuracy here. Shahzad Rahim. So long on and square leg, 2 fielders stationed outside the 30-yard circle. Not happy, but you can't help. He was standing at his position, the non-striker, and off the mark with that single. Usman off the mark. Renaissance Challengers.
Asif Khan will be taking strike from this point on. Let's see what total he gets today. Because if Renaissance challenges have to get anywhere close, he would be the one standing out there in the middle, making sure that his team gets over the line. It has been a struggling journey with Asif for Renaissance challenges, but one man stood tall for them on most occasions, and that is Asif Khan.
In the air, there was a chance. What have you done, Yasser Dur? It was played straight towards Yasser Dur. You need to grab those opportunities. That is the reason I was telling. I feel sorry for Shahzad Rahim. The tally of wickets, it could have been easily 14 or 15 on the back foot. He was just rushing towards that ball. Yasser Dur. A big mistake. A lucky escape for the batter. Following the batter, yes and no. The tight over. Just couple of runs, an opportunity gone begging. Usman on one and Asif on one. A tight over from Shahzad comes to an end.
Muhammad Imran, one of the leading wicket takers in this tournament. 20 wickets in 13 matches. Decent economy, 7.96. And look at the average, 9.55. What a tournament he is having. His tails would surely be up. He's up against Asif Khan, who is in sublime form. That's gone up in the air. Fielder, wicket keeper, field that fine leg. That's a decent effort. Should have taken that full stretch dive, but I believe it was lack of communication that saved Asif Khan.
Second time in this game we have seen, gave that opportunity to the fielders. 3 fielders converging, including the wicket keeper. Ample of time, no coordination between the wicket keeper and third man. Oh, I feel for Imran, putting that extra effort in his bowling. He has been working relentlessly when it comes to the fast bowling of IAS Invincibles. Oh, excellent. Change of line and length a bit fuller, shaping it away from the right hander, going past Usman Ali. He invited the batter on the front foot, just shaping it away from Usman. A peach of a delivery from Imran.
Through the offside. That's a good shot. In the gap, chases on. Mansoor Mazhar dives to stop the ball. Now they're coming back for another run. That's good running. That's good running between the wickets.
This is what you can do as a pair out there in the middle when boundaries are hard to come. Whenever there is an opportunity, run hard and get those runs. Driven nicely, played in the gap, and look at that, all of a sudden changing the gears. Asif and Usman running hard. So good coordination between these two, Asif and Usman. Connects, hammered towards that corner, back of length, Anticipated quite early, Asif.
Yeah, that's a battle we are here for. That's a battle we were looking for. Mohammad Imran belted. Read the length early, was in position quickly. Rocking on the back foot. Striking towards the mid-wicket fence and holding the pose for the photographers. He is not going to back out. Asif Khan. Intense battle will continue. Shorter delivery picked up on the onside. No fielder. This is travelling. This has gone many a miles. 6. Adding to the tally for the Renaissance challengers.
Brilliant stuff. He's catching on those loose deliveries from Imran. On the back foot. Always in control. You can see that aggression with lot of control in the batting of Asif Khan. Started off really well in this over. Imran all of a sudden trying to increase the pace. Coming into the right-hander. He has been punished rightly by Asif, one of the top scorers of Oman D10 powered by Fan Code Renaissance Challengers top order batter Asif Khan. He was dropped on 0 by Yasser Dur.
Oh, once again, play and a miss. Outside off. Tempting line. A dot ball ends an expensive over. 14 of Mohammad Imran's first. 16 without the loss of any wicket at the end of second over. Shehzad Rahim created an opportunity in the very first ball. Asif Khan. That's gone up in the air. Long on, settles underneath that one. And that's a very good effort. You've got to wait and see if the catch has been taken cleanly or not. They are claiming that. This is good tag team work by the IAS Invincibles.
Good teamwork, but need to wait for the confirmation. It was miles up in the air, and look at that control by the fielder. He knows where exactly is the boundary line, where is that right foot, in balance, still in control. I think just millimeters away from that boundary. They are celebrating. Good presence of mind from the other fielder who was watching him closely. They know they have got their man. Some scintillating effort in the field we have witnessed throughout this tournament. Remarkable efforts coming from the fielders of IAS Invincibles. Asif and Usman, they're having a discussion, but you need to wait, my dear friend. You need to appreciate the way they have taken that catch. I think, what is the decision here? Not sure. He's walking towards the pavilion. Not happy. My dear friend from the striker. And how can you say that the fielder has touched the rope? You need to go with the fielder call.
Absolutely, and as they say, the umpire's decision is absolutely final. So wicket has gone down. IS Invincible got the first one.
So the first wicket going down, firmly pushed by Frak off the mark. What an effort. Remarkable pictures coming in from Oman Cricket Academy. Shahzad Rahim. What a spell he is delivering for his team. 3 runs, a wicket to his name, thanks to the terrific fielding effort coming from both the fielders at the boundary line. Asif was dropped earlier a couple of times. But Usman Ali not getting that favor from the fielders. Brilliant. Excellent. Changing line and length. 2 hard hitters out there in the middle of Renaissance challenges. Hamad Ifraq and Asif Khan. So just couple of runs. And there you go. Making room. Trying to cut. What a celebration. Pumped up. Is the left arm orthodox.
Another timely wicket this for the IS Invincibles. Trying to go back, cutting that away from the body. Made absolutely no connection. And have a look at this for a send-off. It's got a big wicket. And the struggle continues for Renaissance challengers. Hamad Ifraq walking back after scoring 1. It's 18 for 2 at the end of 3.
Some support coming in to cheer their loved ones here. It's 18 for 2, 3 overs done. And Amin comes in to bowl that 4th over. What a tournament he had. With the ball, winning couple of matches for his team. He'll be bowling to Asif Khan. Starts off with a legal delivery here. Some movement. So plenty of action happening around the world. If you talk about Oman and Nepal, it's 139 for the loss of 4. Nepal batting first in 40.4 overs. Afghanistan defeated South Africa for the first time in the ODI. But there's a good news, the big news for all the Pakistan cricket fans. Pakistan women team winning that game by a margin of 13 runs. Congratulations, Noman.
Absolutely, and also Pakistan women team created their own history, scoring the highest individual score for the Pakistani team in their women international, 180 odd. So the good preparation before the Women T20 World Cup for the Pakistani team, playing a home series against South Africa. Plenty of cricketing action all around the world. as Amin runs in. Thumbs straight down the ground. Find the fielder. This one travelled quickly. Talking about the cricketing action, from tomorrow we're going to see India taking on Bangladesh in the first test. A lot of action. It's a cricketing season all over the world.
Absolutely packed season for all these teams, domestic circuit as well as at the international level, but it's always a nice feeling when teams like Oman, Nepal, they get a chance to perform at the big level. They are playing ICC Cricket World League Division 2 game. Shakil has got better of Arif Sheikh. It was a good partnership which came to an end, but Gulshan Jha and Rohit Paudel, they are building up a partnership. Now the focus coming back to this OMAN D10 powered by Fan Code. 19 for the loss of 2. Yes, going past the leg stick. A wide has been called. How is the feeling? It's 1-all. And some of our friends, they are also involved in the commentary box back home in Pakistan.
Well, absolutely, we're missing out Ijaz Ahmed here. He's calling out that series. Have a look at that, stepping out of his crease. Trying to play towards the onside. Wide called by the umpire. Plenty of cricketing action like Muzahir has mentioned.
And I'm sure in next half an hour's time, when you open your Facebook, you can see Noman. He'll be ready with his vlogs. A low full toss. Played towards deep extra cover. There's the protection. So tight piece of bowling. Keeping things under control. A good start by the bowling team in the second innings.
It's very important for Renaissance challengers to finish this tournament on a higher note. Talking about the higher note, this man has been riding high on confidence, Mohammad Imran. Has gone up in the air, he hasn't middled that. Fielder settles underneath that one and has taken the catch. Amin strikes and he has got the big fish.
The golden hair, the golden arm for his team. And look at that, it was a kind of a knuckle delivery. Miles up in the air, a good catch taken by Shahzad Rahim. And look at that celebration from Amin, the number 2, wearing number 2 jersey is Amin, he is on fire. Asif Khan departs after managing just 14 of 11 balls, 21. They have lost their third wicket. Shubhapal has been promoted up the order. He'll be joining Wasim Ali. Couple of good catches. Means they are 3 wickets down, Renaissance challengers.
He's a very animated character. It's always good to have such players who are so involved. Every time when the ball passes the outside edge, he appeals for that. His follow-up is good. What an over in the context of the game. Picked up the big wicket of Asif Khan. Now can he finish the over on a higher note? Steps out once again, beats past the outside edge, and once again that animated Amin 4 done. It's 21 for 3.
Captain minus 3 minutes.
जल्दी का तो तू जागे वजीर.
Next jump. Center. Bowler change coming right arm over. Bro. Captain 10 seconds.
Required run rate creeping up ever so slightly. 11.50. We are into over number 5. Yasir starts the proceeding. That's a bad take by the wicket keeper. The ball runs across to the fine leg fence. Asif Al-Balushi stopping that one. Wicket keeping standard has just not been up to the mark in this tournament. Be it IAS Invincibles, Renaissance Challengers, even Yalla Shabab Giants, top teams have struggled in the wicket keeping department as well.
A good point raised by you here. Apart from those couple of catches taken by Abdul Rauf couple of nights ago, they won that game. Shafiq Jan was the bowler. He took a blinder to get rid of a left-hand batter. It was Wasim Ali, in fact. It was a crunch game between Renaissance Challengers and Majlis Titans, and Shafiq Jan was the player of the match, and you got an opportunity to talk to Shafiq Jan during that presentation. He was excited.
Absolutely, and so heartening and heartwarming to see players performing and then being awarded the man of the match award. The excitement was quite obvious. There has to be the clarity of roles for the Renaissance Challengers. Who would take most of the strike? Who would try to go after the bowlers? Because with the current approach, I don't think so they will get anywhere near to the target of 90. Someone has to up the ante. Someone has to get runs. It's going to be a wide. Yes, the umpire calls it.
$90 looking like a huge target. 25 for the loss of 3. Even the likes of Wasim Ali, though he has faced just 4 balls, he's also finding it a bit difficult. So at last off the mark, Shubhapal hit down the ground towards a long on. It has been the discipline. If you talk about the bowling of IAS Invincibles throughout this tournament, they bowled quite well. It's their batting which let them down. Now 90 is the target which Renaissance Challengers are looking for, but Yasir into his first over. As we all know, he has that knack of picking up the wickets. It's towards deep mid wicket, just a single, so boundaries are hard to come. One of them need to attack here. The right hander getting a chance at the top of the order, Shubhapal.
Trying to bring out that scoop. Can't evade the fielder. That's a very good catch. And Yasir gets the better of Shubhapal. What a timely breakthrough this. It was into the pitch. Trying to evade the fielder at short fine. Couldn't get over the head of Mansoor. Maza takes a very good catch. Out goes Shubho Paul for 1. At the end of 5, it's 27 for 4.
At the halfway stage, Renaissance challengers 27 for the loss of 4 wickets. And boy oh boy, they found themselves in a spot of bother here. The IAS Invincibles are picking wickets at regular intervals, but that's not what gotta be in focus. In focus, it's going to be the fielding effort of the IAS Invincibles. They're holding on to some catches, some sharp fieldings, cutting in some angles. Amin Habib and gets a little bit of treatment straight away. Crunch towards the covers. Joining me in the comm box is Pranav Mehta. What do you make of the situation at the moment? Is this a game that the IAS Invincibles can only lose, or do the Renaissance challengers have some sort of a hope?
It's a game to lose for IAS Invincibles at the moment. They're well in control of this, and especially because of this mediocre kind of play from Renaissance challengers. Wide of the left-hander, there is a mix-up. And the diving Amin just manages to reduce the overthrow here.
Yeah, absolutely. Now what's happening here is they're just trying a bit too hard. Yes, they've got some success. Have a look at that. Just opening the face of the bat. And then too many feelings and too many actions and possibilities run through your head. And in the whole scheme of things, you end up missing the big picture.
They just need to get going here. The required run rate is rising by the ball. And Amin is bowling a good tight line here. Once again in the block hole, over point. There is a protection in terms of Imran there.
This is something that they're doing really well, and that is just keeping safe ground fielding standards. And because of that, the current run rate at the moment is 5.2 or hovering around 5.3, and the required run rate shooting up with every passing delivery. A target of 90 needs to be approached like a target of 90 and not something less than that. Big shot down the ground. Has he got enough? Has he got enough? Yes, he has. Wasim Ali is not going out without a fight. Big maximum, as many as tournament 6. Tafa News tournament 6, number 345.
Big man, the big show. Wasim Ali. He's come to the party in style, standing out of his crease, hitting it through the line, cutting the swing. He's got a good part of that bat. That bat that has accumulated so many runs for him in the season of Oman D10 powered by Fancode. Can he make a difference here?
Once again, looks to go downtown, but just gets the toe end of the bat. Inside edge. A single, which gives Nadeem some sort of a free hit. Does Nadeem from here onwards go for that chance, or should he just look to stay safe because they're already 4 wickets down, and after Nadeem, things would start looking really grim for the Renaissance challengers.
He's an attacking player. Nadeem will take his chances. Although, what I believe is that both these batters, Nadeem and Wasim, need to just bat for a while. This will work in favor of Nadeem here. Thick outside edge. And the area that has accumulated the maximum number of runs in this tournament, the third.
Yes, absolutely. This is good stuff here. And just a while ago, I did ask that question whether he looked to play safe, but it certainly seemed like he's looking to play some attacking cricket. End of the 6th over, 40 for 4. Batting scorecard, Usman, Hamad and Shubhopal didn't contribute much. Asif Khan Pathan was looking really good, but then had to depart due to some excellent relay out there in the deep. Wasim and Nadeem are still there. Wasim's just struck a big shot, looking to get one again. It's going to land safely. Luckily, mid-on was pushed back to the circle.
He's one of those tricky customers, Yasir Dur. Does bowl a tight line. Loves to be around the good length area.
Ooh, what a delivery. How did that miss the stumps? Yasir Dur certainly turning the heat on with some lack of pace.
This is one of those kind of wickets where you can't be on your back foot. Staying deep in his crease, that's where it has costed him. You need to get to the reach of the ball. Wasim Ali did it in the previous over, standing 1 yard outside the crease and hitting it through the line. That's exactly what Nadeem needs to be doing here. Stand ahead and deliver.
Yeah, straight away you see Wasim Ali just walking down the track. This time he's got that aerial shot, and once again it's those long arms of Shehzad who's managed to latch on to a very crucial catch. Very crucial in the context of the game because Nadeem was looking dangerous.
Most would think that this was an easy catch for Shehzad. It was swirling, just as you can see. And it's a brilliant take from Shehzad, one of those key fielders for IAS Invincibles. Nadeem Khan, not able to make an impact today. 5 of 5 for him, courtesy of that very good catch by Shehzad at long off. And Renaissance challengers are in all sorts of trouble at 41 for 5. Muzahir Raza. Straight up in the air. There is Asif Al-Balushi there. He'll keep it down to 2. Muzahir Raza is that kind of a player. He can change the tide very quickly. Loves to strike a long ball. He's done well in the previous edition as well.
Absolutely. Now, Muzahir Raza is a handy bat, but there is that one issue with him is that he's mostly looking to throw in the kitchen sink. Most of the shots that he has on offer are slog shots. Having said that, I don't undermine him as a quality bat. It's just that when the going gets tough, Muzahir Raza starts trying too hard. Just like that. When it's a full toss, what he manages to do is, instead of capitalizing it, in a hurry, he just loses the plot.
Now the question is, how do you see Muzahir Raza? Do you see him as a genuine all-rounder, or a batsman who can, or a bowler who can bat a little bit? Because if you put him in the second category, everything that he contributes is a big plus. For example, Wasim Ali, we consider him as a genuine all-rounder because he's performed over the years consistently.
In the air, Wasim Ali will hold out if that catch is taken, and IAS Invincibles are not missing too many. Yasir Dur gets the big fish. Renaissance challengers in trouble.
Serious trouble times for Renaissance challengers here as the last hope Wasim Ali departs. Just when we were appreciating his skills and his contributions with the bat, Yasir Dur has produced a beauty. Seven overs done, 44 for 6 Renaissance challengers.
New man in is Fawad Ali, and he's not going to be on strike. It's got to be Muzahir now. Fawad Ali can hit the long way, but then coming back to your discussion, Fawad Ali can be categorized as a bowler who can have his good days with the bat. Muzahir, on the other hand, is a work in progress. Edged and over that fielder who is placed inside the circle, Akil. And this is going to be some valuable runs.
He's a real handy bat. He can contribute, not consistently though, but at the moment, he's making it count. Opening the phase, this is a shot of a batsman. And a batsman in form. That's a brilliant boundary to accumulate. 42 of 17. Can he play that kind of a blinder of a knock, which can see Renaissance challenges through?
Throws in the kitchen sink once again. In the heat of the moment, we've forgotten that Muzahir has been handed the ball. The fielding's been top notch, and so has the bowling. Look at that huge shot of Shehzad, and there was a brilliant catch. Look at that relay that they have done.
What a catch was that, no two thoughts. A brilliant relay. This one was pretty good as well from Shehzad.
Yasir Dur gets that other wicket. Muzahir joining in with that display of fielding skills. And then Shehzad himself picked up a good catch. And finally, some safe work by Yasir Dur. So they've been on point most of the times. Crunch towards covers. There is protection out there in the deep, so only a single. And that is why I say that Muzahir Raza is considered as a work in progress, because he can certainly bat. He scored some quick fire 50s in a D10 and D20 formats. As many as 17 to 20 ball 50s, which is not something anybody can come out there and do, and that too against a quality bowling attack. So this is something that he would have to improve upon. The coaches. Beautiful delivery by Muzahir in the block hole, not giving him any room or leverage whatsoever.
You're spot on there. I mean, he's one of those kind of batters. On his day, he can take the opposition apart. On other days, he can look very mediocre. He's a handy bat. Renaissance need runs here, and they need very, very quick runs.
Slower ball Once again, just tries to clear the infield, but in return, just clears everything possible. Is going to be a maximum here.
Very lucky there. The cameraman. It is because of shots like this. It was a slow delivery. Waiting and dispatching on the rise. It's one of those shots of brilliance from Muzahir Raza. You can see the toss in progress and no chance whatsoever of defending it. This one's gone up. And probably this one's going to be another maximum. They needed runs and they needed runs in a hurry, and Muzahir Raza is just doing that.
Yes, come at the hour, come at the man. And certainly looking to make a difference here. Muzahir Raza standing deep in his crease, getting underneath the ball. And whack. That's all he needs. Good runs here in this over. Mansoor Mazhar is going to be facing the heat in that last delivery. And as a result, he's going to get 18 of it. 8 overs done. 62 for the loss of 6 wickets. Renaissance challengers. Right then, that's the signal for the floating power play. And it's going to be a responsibility to shoulder for Imran Mohammad. Gone for plenty in the first over. 14 runs. He'll want to make quick amends. And it's got to be Mansoor Mazhar in that last over as well. Not that they have any shortage or dearth of bowling options. Haitham Bahar, the captain himself too, can be a decent bowl. Ooh, starts off with a loose now, wide.
The major matter of concern is both the bowlers who are remaining to bowl. One is Mansoor, one is Imran. Both have conceded in excess of 14 runs, and that's exactly what's required. 14 runs per over, and both have conceded more than 14.
Well, horses for courses, because Mohammad Imran is certainly on a high in terms of confidence. Quite a lot being talked about in the circles at Oman cricket, in and around Oman cricket. What a delivery and what a response as well by Fawad Ali. It's going to be a maximum and good cricket all around. This is exciting stuff from both the teams.
It's mediocre stuff from Imran nonetheless. Getting hit for a maximum just when things were in control. Had to have bowling of dominance. Because this game is tilting towards Renaissance challengers, and it's tilting really quick. Courtesy of that very good over for Muzahir Raza. 18 runs of that. And that's where Renaissance would be happy at the moment, and IAS would be panicking.
Absolutely. Look at that. Shoaib Akhtar risk. But stand and deliver. Fawad Ali is not going down without a fight. That's another maximum. 6 runs. And that's a 6 of back-to-back deliveries, consecutive deliveries. Certainly turning the heat on. And these two batters here are putting up a show.
Oh my God, Imran, what have you done here? Cannot believe. On a day when Shoaib Akhtar shared a video of you, you're being dispatched all around the ground. And that's happening from a lower order bat. A man who is not known for his batting skills. And the kind of shots which he's playing right now, he looks like a top order batsman, Fawad. What a strike.
Yeah, certainly. Certainly a good bat, Fawad Ali. And he's gone for some runs here. Mohammad Imran, can he make a comeback? All he needs to do is to stick to a good line and length. Targets the stumps this time. Once again, throws in the kitchen sink. Fielder settling underneath him, and that's what he will need. Puts his head down, keeps his composure, and walks back to the bowling mark because Mohammad Imran has made a comeback.
Finally, probably he's heard the Shoaib Akhtar's call. Getting to the good length area, and immediately he gets response. A little bit of a disturb, and their fielding has been spot on. They've been brilliant. Under lights here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Shining well with the field is IAS Invincibles as they reduce Renaissance Challengers for 7 down. 2 maximums for Fawad Ali. Renaissance Challengers at 75.
New batter in, captain Sufyan Mahmud finds himself amidst some serious situation here for the Renaissance Challengers. 7 down, and he can be a very dangerous person, especially at this position and at this junction of the game. Knows how to strike the ball well, and he's a full-time batter. Some good runs already of this Mohammad Imran over. A few more would certainly help. Targets the stumps, only a little bit of a full toss though. Mix up between the fielders, they'll still keep it to just a single.
Can he finish this well? A lot of viewers pouring in. The weekend is around the corner. They love their cricket here in Oman. And now they've realized they're on the big screen. Reasons to cherish. Pink is the color of the day.
Well, staunch supporters, I believe, of the IAS Invincibles, because they certainly enjoy watching their home team steaming in. Mohammad Imran from the Oman LNG end. Couple of deliveries to go. Big shot by Muzahir. He's got plenty of airtime on that. This is going to take some catching. And they drop it. A rare missed catch, especially in this game. But I wouldn't blame them. This was sky high. Captain Haitam Bahar will only have himself to blame though.
Another good delivery, good length. And this one went a mile too high for the likings of the fielder. And never in the equation. The captain, Haitam Bahar, has he dropped the match? They've held on to everything. Just this one drop catch. And it is of the man in form, Muzahir Raza.
Well, certainly this is going to be a contest to watch out for, because Mohammad Imran certainly loves bowling fast. And Muzahir is a good bat. Crunches over the fielder. It's a quick outfield this. Going to be a boundary. Plenty of runs tonight conceded of Mohammad Imran. Fanco Tournament 4, number 485 as we end the over.
Average, very mediocre bowling from Imran. Back of length on this occasion, giving width. Rather generating width is Muzahir Raza. He's bowled a terrible over, just 8 required of 6 deliveries. And this is going to be a game to lose for Renaissance Challengers here.
coming right arm over.
That's probably a surprise here. Captain Haitambar with the ball. Loud shout. Never going to be easy coming from around the wicket to the left-hander.
You can do it by running also. Okay?
Haitam Bahar with the ball in hand. That first delivery sent shivers down Muzahir's spine. Crunches towards the covers. This is going to make the equation really simple for the Renaissance challengers. Timely boundary.
What a knock is this from Muzahir Raza. Full and with an offer. He's making it look really easy on a wicket that has favored the bowlers. This is some incredible striking. It's been one of those kind of days for Muzahir Raza when he's arose as a hero for Renaissance challengers, a man of crisis.
Slower delivery. Done well. Executed well. Not going to stop a single. Now the equation, 3 or 4 balls. They need to hold their nerve. Renaissance challengers, especially Muzahir, because a wicket here would also mean it's a dot ball. And they are no strangers to tied matches, especially in this Oman D10 powered by Fan Code. They are happy about this. They're all lining up at the boundary ropes.
2 of 3. Trouble for IAS Invincibles. A match they were controlling for majority part of the innings is in favor of Renaissance challengers. Everybody inside the circle, just a deep square leg. They need a dot ball here and a sweeper as well.
Tickled off his pads, just a single. Umpire will signal leg byes and they'll take it. They'll take runs in any form, in any format and in any manner. Couple of balls remaining and just the 1 run to win. The scores are tied. Renaissance challengers
2-1.
possibly cannot lose the game from here.
It has to be a big one from the bat of Muzahir Raza. He liked to go big. It's been that kind of a night for him. 31 of 11. Big one, gone straight up in the air. Fielder underneath it. Could he have made a bigger mess of it? There's going to be a ball to remain. And 1 run will still be required by Renaissance challengers.
Nerves. You need nerves of steel in Oman D10 powered by Fan Code as Muzahir Raza holds out. And what's even more important is the IAS Invincibles can look to close out the game from here onwards. In walks Pradeep Airi, but out goes Muzahir Raza, who's done bulk of the scoring, 31. And these are important runs for the Renaissance challengers. Ring of fire all around the bat. Haitam Bahar charging in from the Oman tail end. and mind games on offer. And a loud shout from the crowds of the ground because the IAS Invincibles are a popular lot here.
It was a slower delivery rising from that good length area, hitting on the heavy part of Muzahir's bat, and Muzahir never was in control. That's the length that got them success throughout this match.
Miss and targeting the stumps. And what do we have here? Another run out, another tie. A livid Sufyan Mahmud. And it's a wicket. It's a wicket. The Renaissance challengers are flabbergasted. On the other hand, the IAS Invincibles, they have made a match out of this.
Can you believe it? When things go wrong, everything just goes wrong. Pradeep Airy just not able to get bat onto ball. It was a straight delivery. And Pradeep Airy trying to open the face. Never in the equation was Sufyan Mahmud throwing the bat in frustration at the end. This was a match to lose for Renaissance after the way it was placed. After that brilliant knock from Muzahir Raza. And Sufyan Mahmud cannot believe it. All that Pradeep needed to do is just get some bat onto ball. And this was a game for them. But no, it was not supposed to happen. It's a tie.
Look at that batting scorecard here. Usman 4, Asif Khan Pathan got off to a start but had to perish due to some excellent fielding by the IAS Invincibles. Wasim Ali hit some big sixes as well, but then he had to perish along with Shubho and Nadeem. However, Muzahir Raza, the tall, lanky all-rounder, he certainly made a difference. 31 from just 12 deliveries got the Renaissance challengers back into the game from nowhere. And then, of course, some long hits by Fawad Ali helped the cause as well. Towards the end, Sufyan Mahmud won and Pradeep Airy gone for naught. This was nail-biting stuff.
The bowling was pretty spot on for IAS Invincibles. Apart from that one drop catch, everybody picking up a wicket. Shahzad Rahim getting 2 for himself. Just 4 runs in those 2 overs. Imran Mohammad on a rare occasion, very, very expensive. 34 is what he leaks. Did get a wicket to his name. Ibn Amin, 1 wicket for him as well. Yasir Dur is the pick of the bowlers. 3 wickets for himself and 8 runs only is what he's conceded. Aitam Bahar bowling that all-important final over. Just conceding 5 and getting a wicket as well in the process. Extras not too bad as well, and fielding was the catch of the evening today.
As we roll the highlights, of course, it was IAS Invincibles who were bowling and Renaissance challengers who had a stiff target and some good field work there. Never before have we seen such an excellent display, especially by the IAS Invincibles. Amin Habib picked up wickets, Yasir Dur picked up wickets. Behind the bat as well as in front, Amin Habib went for a few runs. There were 6s, there was some entertainment, and then finally the left-hander Fawad Ali and Wasim Ali, all of them returned to the pavilion. Muzahir Raza, some excellent shots right from the middle of the bat, towering 6s. Fawad Ali too contributed and at a timely occasion as well. And this is what got Renaissance challengers. This over by Imran Mohammad got them back in the game. However, Imran Mohammad did pick up a wicket, but he went for plenty of runs. The last over, Aitam Bahar Ali holding his nerve, and he knew that this could still be a match-saving feature. And finally, Nadisha does the needful, saving that single on the very last delivery of the match.
So that's the final conclusion. IAS Invincibles putting on 89 for the loss of 6 wickets, courtesy of a good knock from Wasim Akhtar. 37 of 19 for him. Aitam Bahar contributing with the bat, 17, taking a little bit of 2 time. And Akmal Shahzad getting 7 for him as well. Fawad Ali was the pick of the bowlers, 2 wickets for him for 10. Muzahir Raza and Wasim Ali getting wicket apiece as well. In reply, Renaissance challengers were always in control of the game but collapsing towards the fair end where a brain fade movement put them in a lot of trouble. Muzahir Raza getting 31 of 12, but the pick of the bowler was Yasir Dur, 3 for 8 for him. Shahzad Raza getting 2 of 4 as well. Haitham Bahar 1 wicket for 5 runs in that final over. What an incredible over was that. Tell me something about that. I mean, do you think that this was a game to lose for Renaissance Challenge by any mean? And we'll come back to that because I believe that it's going to be Noman who is going to put the presentation down. Let's join him with all the information.
They say it's not over until it's over, and it has proven right once again here at the Oman Cricket Academy, where another thriller that went down to the wire, and we have seen the third tie of Oman D10 powered by FanCode. Welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony of match number 38 that was played between Renaissance Challengers and IAS Invincible. It was a low-scoring affair where 89 was scored in the first inning, and the score was replicated in the second inning. Talking about the notable performance, Wasim Akhtar scoring 37, Haitham Bahar scoring 17, but the man who stood out with his all-round performance for the Renaissance Challengers is Muzahir Raza, scoring 31 of 12, and in 2 overs he gave away 13 runs, picked up a wicket. He's going to be our man of the match for tonight. I would like to call upon Muzahir to please come up. He'll collect his award from Mr. Balasubramaniam. Brilliant performance from Muzahir Raza, the all-rounder. Muzahir, first up, congratulations on the Man of the Match award. Tell us through the game, I mean, the way you were batting out there in the middle, something that did not go in your favor at the end.
It's just the faith. When you play, the confidence is the key. And as I was representing the national team as well, so when we play, we look the different in amongst everyone else. So that's what it is, the belief and the confidence. When my teammates were coming in, I told them the one thing which I was playing with is just the confidence. And alhamdulillah, thanks to Almighty, it went to not the result which I wanted. I play for the team, and I'm not much happy, but alhamdulillah for this. But I wanted to win the match through. So it's hard luck, I would say, but the effort paid off.
Talking about your bowlings, 2 overs, 13 runs and a wicket. Walk us through the way wicket behaved.
The wicket was kind of good, I would say, but we need to be smart at times because it was unfortunate 2 boundaries in it, so I needed to be contained myself. I don't go for the wickets. It's the containing is a match-winning performance for the team, so that's what I did. I contained myself, and the second over, I was just playing with their mind. It was nothing that great. I was just one step ahead of the mindset when I came for the second over as well. So I was in the confidence, that's all.
Right then, brilliant performance tonight. I hope you replicate in the upcoming games.
Inshallah ta'ala. We'll try my best. Thanks.
Right then, that was Muzahir Raza, the man of the match tonight for his blistering all-round performance. The action will continue at the Oman D10 powered by FanCode. We're going to take a short break. We'll see you on the other side with a live action of match number 4 of the night.